learn to budget, because the thing I love to do most doesn't make a lot of money.
I would tell my high school self to take more risks. I tended to only do activities that I knew I would excel at. So I would have said, like, try out for the play, go for Scholar Bowl, take calculus, do things that might be scary, but you could learn a lot from doing.
It's okay to be you. It's okay to fail a little bit. Failing isn't mean the world's over. It just means you've got a new challenge ahead of you.
I would tell my high school self several things. The first one would be, you're smarter than you think, so try a little harder. The second would be, he's not going to be worth it, so quit wasting your time and energy on him. And C would be, it's okay to be a little weird, so keep being weird.
Go talk to more people. Don't be so shy. Put yourself out there.
In one of the summers when I was home from going to college, I sat down with a set of nieces and explaining a few things, and that kind of lit my fire at that point. It kind of gave me a direction of what I wanted to do.
I started teaching because I used to work in the business environment and that business world, and I felt like I wasn't making a difference in people's lives, so I wanted to start doing that. So I dove into teaching and have loved it ever since.
Well, I always wanted to be a teacher from kindergarten on, and my personality is I like to be helpful and help other people. And then when I got higher and when I got in school, I was always good at math, and so it was just a nice fit to be a math teacher.
Want to be remembered as a good teacher and a nice guy, but I also want people to remember me by my Hawaiian shirts.
Legacy, I think that hopefully the kids understand that you have a goal in mind, you have some in your life, you want to make sure to try to achieve the goal and be the best you possibly can.
I think maybe what I want to leave with kids, and in terms of a legacy, is that you may not remember what I taught you, but I think you'll remember how I treated you. And I think that's probably valuable for anything, right? I mean, if you treat people fairly and you treat people with respect and you try to make sure that everybody's lifted to the same level, maybe the value of teamwork in the class and those kind of things that I just believe are much more valuable is how we treat people as a society.
I would like to leave here knowing that not only did I teach kids how to cook or the principles of design and fashion, that I perhaps impacted at least one of them throughout my entire years of teaching.
Kind of like what I said, I like being around kids. I like having that interaction, that one-on-one, getting to know them, it's a fun environment. I mean, kids are fun and they're fun to be around.
Keeps me in shape. I get to know 9th through 12th graders, and they tell me stuff that I would never guess about individuals, and I still talk to several people that graduated 5 years ago, so that's pretty cool.
Just the random interactions, it's different every day. Everyone, whatever's going on, it's always different. Everyone's got something interesting to say.
With our program, we get to teach kids for 7 years. And so I get to see them from 6th grade all the way through high school. So watching them grow up and they really get to be part of, feel like a family by the time they graduate.
I really hope that students, dang it, I'm gonna cry. I want students to know that they're loved and that if they ever need anyone, I'm here for them. And so I guess that's one thing I want them to learn. But I also want them to learn how to be compassionate human beings who are willing to go the extra mile for someone else.
I hope they learn that although I might be hard on them at times, I do care about them, I do want the best for them, and I hope the best for them in the future.
I hope that they learn to work hard and see through tasks that they might not always find fun, but discover the importance of perseverance.
My students motivate me to come here every day, honestly. And that's every year, and that's every student. Like, I think about them and what they want out of life, and what they, whether they are smiling that day, like I said, if they're happy, if they're learning. And so that's what motivates me to come every day, is that relationship that I have with students, my students, and that wanting them to grow and learn.
I get excited just to be able to come here and just be a part of students' lives. One of the things, the whole reason that I went into teaching was just because I wanted a way to be able to influence people.
Should I look at the camera? This is awkward.
You can.
Okay.
You can look at me. We've had people do both.
Okay.
From the top.
Okay. What are they? I'm sorry. Can I help you guys?
To start teaching. Thank you. To make a... Just go away. You can't. I will not be able to talk. Go away. Now he's going to stand over there.
Why did you start teaching?
Oh my gosh. I should have looked over these questions again.
Decided to start teaching.
Ooh, it's been a long time ago. I have no idea on that one. No.
Why did you decide to start teaching?
I just started...
Awesome. Thank you.